And my pastor.
And your pastor. How would you feel if somebody were to take your 6-month-old, the mother of the 6-month-old, and your mom, take them because they're here illegally?
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today's case dives straight into the dark side of desperation and greed colliding with justice. We're inside Judge Boyd's courtroom, where a young father, barely 6 months into parenthood, faces the fallout of an aggravated kidnapping charge. Yes, you heard that right, a first-degree felony with a potential life-altering sentence. But here's the twist, this isn't some back-alley abduction. The defendant is accused of holding vulnerable immigrants hostage, demanding $800 for their release. Now, the courtroom is about to test not only his credibility but his character as a father and as a man. His defense leans hard on his family support and attempts at turning his life around. But Judge Boyd? She's not easily swayed. We're going to see fiery moral lessons, tough probation conditions, and even a moment where the judge drives home what it truly means to build happiness, not off someone else's misery, but by being a man his child can be proud of. Stick with us, because what unfolds here is a crash course in how quickly life choices can spiral into lifelong consequences.
22 CR 11923C. Can I have parties re-announced, please?
Daniel Escobar for the state. Matthew Allen for the defense.
All right. And are you Mr. Mendoza-Pettis?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. The court has found that the state is in compliance with discovery. The defendant filed an application for deferred adjudication. I'm going to show you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we're proceeding on count 1 and waiving count 2.
Any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with aggravated kidnapping? That's a first-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 9 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just that his family is here to support him inside the courtroom and outside. He does have a young child, but also his pastor is here. Since he's been released on bond, I think he's completed about 150 to 200 hours of schooling to be a barber. He's continuing to do that. We think that he's on track to continue what he's done while he's been on bond, and we would just ask the court to follow the plea bargain.
How old is your child?
He's 6 months.
How would you feel if somebody were to take your 6-month-old child and the mother of your child, and maybe who's out here outside for you?
My mom.
Your mom? Who else is here supporting you?
And my pastor.
And your pastor. How would you feel if somebody were to take your 6-month-old, the mother of the 6-month-old, and your mom, take them because they're here illegally, and hide them from place to place because they're trying to get here to have a better life for themselves and take care of their family, and demand $800 from them? How would you feel about that? I'm sorry, what?
I wouldn't like it.
Yeah, and that's what you did. And now you have this criminal charge, and now you have a 6-month-old who has a father who has done something horrible, who has a criminal case now. I'm going to tell you what I tell all people, and I don't know why people don't understand that. You cannot build your happiness off somebody else's misery. And that's what you were doing by demanding $800 from these people who probably have no money. You understand?
Did you catch that moment? Judge Boyd wasn't just handing down legal consequences, she was delivering a life lesson straight to the defendant's face. The scenario she painted, imagining his own baby, his partner, and even his mother kidnapped, wasn't just for dramatic effect. It was to force empathy where clearly none existed before. This is the heart of courtroom justice. It's not only about punishment but also perspective. Notice how quickly the defendant stumbled when asked how he would feel. It shows how disconnected he was from the reality of his actions. And let's be clear, aggravated kidnapping isn't just taking someone. It's threatening, it's extorting, and in Texas, it carries the potential for decades behind bars. Viewers, I want to ask you, do you think the judge's empathy test worked here? Or was the defendant simply saying what he thought she wanted to hear? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this is where law and morality collide.
And if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? You're getting drug tested today. What is it going to come back for?
I'll be clean.
All right. Have you used anything?
No.
All right. We're going to do a drug test today. It's going to be a $1,500 fine, probated. Take in consideration grand jury number 785512, JN number 2096684. You to admit that you acted in concert with Angel, Anthony Rivera, Pedro Jesus Alonso, Gilbert Gonzalez Jr. 8 years deferred adjudication. Probation, is there? Probation's not here. Oh, I can't see you with my glasses off. All right. Is there any community service hours that he can do where he's passing out food or something to people who are in need so he can learn that you can't be building your happiness off somebody else's misery? All right. It's going to be 200 hours community service restitution, and I'm not waiving that. You got to do parenting classes with parenting raindrops to rainbows. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. Regular UAs. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And probation, when probation feels that they don't need to do field visits anymore, just send me a form and I'll review it. There's to be, oh, did you take $800 for them? Did anybody ever get their $800 that they were demanding?
No.
If I could, I would just make you pay $800 to somebody. There's to be no contact with the complainant in this case, Benito Lopez. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, and I'm so sorry. There is an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. All right, we can go off the record. You're going to have to start making better decisions. And from here on out, anything that you do in this case, you're going to have to ask yourself, is this a decision that could potentially result in me going to prison for life? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If the answer is maybe, don't do it. And because you have a 6-month-old, you want that 6-month-old to be proud to tell everybody, that's my dad. You understand? So from here on out, everything that you do, you should be trying to make your 6-month-old proud that he's lucky enough to have you as a father. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. 23 CR 3225, State of Texas versus Deborah Aguilar. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense.
Eddie Garcia, Your Honor.
And are you Deborah Aguilar?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Aguilar, I'm showing you what's entitled application for probation. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
yes,
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we're waiving paragraph A and proceeding on paragraph.
Any objection?
None.
Ms. Aguilar, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of burglary of a habitation with intent to commit assault? That is a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes.
All right. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Okay, acceptance of responsibility, Your Honor. This is the first setting. She accepted responsibility. She's been in jail for 5 months, awaiting a court appearance. I guess what I can tell you is in a nutshell is that this incident is a result of jealousy that involved her companion, who she thought was flirting with a male that happened to be in the motel room where the incident occurred. She understands what she did. Is ready to move on and ask the court to follow the plea agreement.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
10 and 3.
And where are they?
One I put up for adoption actually, and my 10-year-old's with my mom.
So even though your counsel is telling me this was out of jealousy, I don't understand how this translates to throwing a potted plant through a window at a hotel.
I reacted out of anger. I didn't. It was.
Do you have any drug issues?
I do drink. I could have drinking problems.
All right. Is that all? You have an alcohol problem? What else?
Just alcohol.
Then why did was Child Protective Services involved with your children?
Well, my first one, yes, but
Why?
I was on heroin back then. I had been off of it for 9 years.
Okay. And who is this person that you're going to with the hotel with?
I was living in the hotel.
Okay. Why are you living in a hotel?
I was selling drugs.
I'm sorry?
I was selling drugs.
Okay. Well, I don't think your attorney wanted you to say that, but okay.
I told her to be honest with you, Judge. I know you appreciate honesty.
I do. All right. This is what we're going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison. I'm going to suspend it and probate it for 6 years. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. We're going to do a TAP evaluation in custody, and whatever the TAP evaluation recommends, that's what it's going to be. If the TAP evaluation recommends that there be no treatment, I'm going to want at least supportive outpatient treatment. Take in consideration 2023 CR 3225. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors, restitution and no contact with Angel Garza, and days in. And that's just not the days in on 9401. That's all days in. So you're going to have to find another hotel. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be a regular reporting by Zoom or in person. The UA hotline until further notice, and that's going to be with weekly testing. How far did you go in school?
I did eight months and I had 4 months left. Well, what do you mean?
No, school.
Oh.
Like, did you graduate?
I'm a GED.
All right. What are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
I was going to school for phlebotomy.
For what?
Phlebotomy.
All right. So they're letting you take blood at the hospital and you have a drug issue?
I had
Well, I will tell you, anything that requires a license, they're going to check to see if you have a record. So I don't mean to crush anybody's hopes and dreams, but don't just be spending money and not realizing that there are certain professions that you're not going to be allowed to do. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits What is that? One time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the community service hours. 180 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to ask for parenting classes with raindrops and rainbows. Once she completes that, then the community service hours will be deemed to be satisfied. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. To be successful on probation in this court requires communication. If there's an issue, talk to your probation officer. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can come back to the court. You understand?
Yes.
You're going to have to start changing your life instead of just thinking somebody else is going to take care of your children. They're taking care of your children because you have fallen down on the job. You're going to have to do better. You understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you.
Judge,
And there we have it, 8 years of deferred adjudication, 200 hours of community service, drug testing, parenting classes, employment requirements, and strict probation terms. Judge Boyd didn't just hand down conditions. She outlined a roadmap for redemption. But make no mistake, this is no slap on the wrist. One wrong move, one slip, and this defendant could be looking at real prison time. What's most striking here is how Judge Boyd reframed the case, from a cold legal process to a father's duty to be someone his child can be proud of. It's a reminder that courtrooms aren't just about laws, they're about lives, legacies, and second chances. So, what do you think? Did this defendant deserve probation, or should prison time have been the outcome? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.